I went with the straight lines, or the straight ends, and just made the line a little longer. And I know it looks like it's touching, but I assure you it is not touching anything, and it is perfect. So it's ready to zoom back towards the back and do its job as return. So now we just need a feed, and I'm sorry, a feed on the end of that guy right there, and then a return on the end of that guy. And so yeah, just there is our fuel filter, 6AN on either side. It'll zoom down this side here, scoot up, and go to the fuel rail and the return. Back here, oh yeah, there they are. Ours are hoses. They're coming out the back. Can you guys see that? Is our fuel pressure, and the one on the bottom is return. So we're just going to put barbs. I have a little barb on one side and a Mel AN6 fitting on the other, and then we'll just do our lines from that right down that tunnel, over and up. For some reason when I pick up the camera and talk to you, it gives me some sort of motivation to do something, and then I do it and videotape it. So you've got the fuel lines. You guys can probably see them dangling down from the car. They're attached to the front of the motor, and we're just going to run them to the back. So I will turn the mic and I'll show you what we've done. All right, so we'll start up in here. If I can get the camera to go there. The fittings are right up there. You can see I'm shining the light on them. So it's just kind of a easy bend from the basket over to the lines. You see they go into the heat sleeve right there. Then it goes kind of through this little Y section here over the muffler section. It's all heat wrapped. It's dual heat wrapped twice over this muffler section. Kind of comes down the side. It might look like it's close to the muffler, but it is not really. And then over down through the hump, kind of following the path of the brake line there, and then back through. Whoops, where are you going, Mike? Yeah, so down the and then kind of over the hump, following the brake line there, through our little body panel deal we got going on right here, yeah, here, and then back over through the filter, along the frame rail. You guys see that? And then right around here's our narrowest part. I have a little piece of aluminum shielding that goes right over that to block that area there. And then we're going zoomy kind of up into the engine bay. And this is the top side. So you can see the lines come in. All right, so final little wrap on the fuel system. So we have one 450 pump. It's a flex fuel pump that we got from Summit in the tank that's in the original basically basket, and it goes out the hat of that, which is a 3/8 barb. So we have a little flex fuel hose on that guy, run into a barb, run into 6AN, the length of the car, through a 40, I think it's a 40 micron, yeah, 40 micron fuel filter, then forward to the fuel rail, through the fuel rail, the return, the E sensor, back out, same path, and then returns back into the factory hat, which is another 3/8. So it's just a 3/8 barb hose on one side, and then we just made that adapter is a just a 6AN male flare to a 3/8 barb. We have those on the website, and yeah, it's bam, done. So we just need to wire it. So I got all this fancy stuff. You guys, I never show you. I'm not the big unboxing guy, but we got this guy. What is it? What is it? The people that know, they know. They already know. Can I do it with one hand? Am I the one hand man? Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, it's so fancy. It's so fancy. So I've heard good things about these guys, the MSD solid state relays. So we're going to use this. We're going to use 2 lines of this. It's kind of neat. There's lots of things you could do with it, but basically it has a row 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So the top is, I think, positive, and the bottom is to ground. You know, look at the instructions. Obviously, I have no idea what I'm talking about, but basically, it powers these guys, so you can, you know, hit that guy with a switch of some sort, and then it'll hit your relay. You just, you know, big power cable into there. Your lines out to your accessory off of these lugs, and that's about it. So it's a pretty neat guy. Yeah. It really is. So I'm looking forward. And I always feel so paranoid of relays, especially in fuel systems these days. And it seems like no matter how nice of a relay you get, it's always kind of like, ugh. So we'll give this guy a try, and hopefully it worked well. But yeah, we just got to wire this guy into the back and then hook in the original wires for the fuel level, and that will be done.